Welcome to the Weather Show with meteorologist Vin Crosby here on YouTube. We're in the Weather Show studios and having a real good day today. Hope you are too. When the weather's nice, not many people checking out the YouTube videos. When the weather's bad, boy, we get a lot of views. So, hey, that's just the way it goes. Going to try out a new segment here, coming up with an approaching storm system. That coming up in just a second. But first, if you are tuning in and you have not hit the subscribe button down below, please do that. Why is that such a big thing? Well, the more subscribers, better chances we can get some views, better chances this, I'm not going to say poor weatherman, because I'm rich in spirit. I'm having a good life. I'm very, very pleased with where life is right now. However, I would love to have you subscribe. Tell your friends and family to subscribe, because then it helps me go out and maybe monetize this and get some advertising. All right, sponsors have been real fun. I've got a few of them coming up in the weather show. And boy, if you want me to come out to your place and do a live weather report, I'd be willing to do that as well. Going to go and check out my friends at Bogus Basin tomorrow. Went up there, did a little cross-country skiing the other day. It was fantastic, but going to check in with Susan Said tomorrow and find out where they're at for their big season pass sale that's going on. So tune in for that report coming up probably tomorrow night, because I have to work tomorrow and I'm going to shoot it early in the morning. And, you just get bogged down with life. Had a great week and got to see the teenage daughter. I don't know if you have a teenager in your life, but boy, they are hard to come and see. They're always going, go, and was able to have some pizza with the daughter, and that was a great thing. Let's go to this new segment. I tried it early on when I first started. If you go way back in my videos, I actually got a whiteboard and started drawing it out by hand. And so I call it whiteboard weather. Check it out. It has to do with our upcoming weather pattern change. Today's whiteboard weather forecast is brought to you by Angie's Metal Art Creations over on South Cole Road. Love Angie. Been with us for a long time since we started the show. One of our great supporters. Do me a favor, go in there, see her wonderful rescued mastiffs. They'll greet you at the door. She also has some of the greatest metal art that's out there. Head on over there. Talk to you, Angie. And then, of course, my good friends, Jack and Christy Lupian. Been phenomenal supporters of the weather show at Vin Crosby. Great real estate agents. Give them a shout as well. We love our sponsors. If you want to become a sponsor, contact me at theweathershow1@gmail.com. Let's talk about whiteboard weather. Going to have a little fun with this. I used to love doing this as a kid. So I'm going to try just off freelancing. Here is the Aleutian Island chain. Let's see if I can get Alaska and then come on down in towards Seattle and then all the way on down in towards California. Baja, there's Mexico down through there. So I'm just doing kind of the west coast of the United States. I guess I could go and just show you perspective-wise of... This is called a crazy obsession to be a meteorologist. Out here is like Cape Cod, Rhode Island where I'm from, and then North Carolina. I did this as a kid just to practice being a weatherman. Texas somewhere down there. Okay. So here's Idaho like that, and yeah, so here's Idaho right there. Got it? All right, good. And there's Canada somewhere up here. There's some Canada stuff. Now, what we got going on weather-wise, a couple of storm systems coming on through. And so these storms... in the upper levels of the atmosphere, they're kind of the guiding forces, right? And so there's one that's kind of coming in through here, and then there's another one that's kind of down through here, and then the jet stream does one of these numbers where it kind of comes in up here and kind of does this, and then breaks away a little bit from here. Now these two storms are not phased together. They're kind of coming in with one overall system that's going to be moving on in our direction. But, like I said, they're not phased together. And by that I mean, here's the trough axis here, and then here's a trough axis here. Then these two parts right there, those aren't lined up. If they were phased together, they'd be lined up and then coming through, and we'd see a pretty potent storm coming through the northwest. But that's not going to be the case. What is going to happen, these systems are going to press towards the east, as they come on down. Let's see if I can do this without erasing lines. So these storm systems, kind of guiding force for the rain, snow, and colder air that's coming in our direction, they're going to do one of these numbers. Head on into the northwest. Fix my little brakes here. And they're going to set up in this fashion. One system, part of it is going to go up to the north. The other part of it is going to split and go down to the south, down by California. And so we are going to get some precipitation, but it's going to be split up. And so southwest Idaho is probably not going to see a whole lot. So as this thing digs on in across the region, this next part is going to kind of do one of these numbers and go down to the south. So there are your jet stream winds, and the troughs associated with it will kind of do one of these numbers here. So still not phased, still not going to bring widespread heavy amounts of precipitation to southwest Idaho. Because of that, we're going to get a split of the system where one is going to go and pass to the north, right up and through here. And then this one's going to kind of dive down to the south, down through there. So that's kind of what the weather's shaping up to be here in the northwest because of that split in the jet stream and how it's going to slide down across the region. So the temperatures will take a plunge in advance of the system. We'll have on Thursday 50s and 60s. But on Friday, 40s. And then another freeze coming on through Friday night. I like temperatures falling back into the 20s. So this is going to be a cold air mass that moves on through, coming on in towards this weekend. So Friday we are looking across the region, all these greens and yellows and oranges. Those are the mild temperatures for the high temperatures. And so right here, like Boise, we're looking at like around 58 degrees, close to 60 degrees. It looks like if we come on down into the Treasure Valley, there are going to be pockets of some 60s perhaps, like right up here around Eagle, going over here just around Garden City. And then just in the city itself around 60 degrees. So this is all tomorrow. Ontario looking very nice, 58 degrees. Nampa, Caldwell getting into the upper 50s, close to 60 degrees. However, as we go through with the cold front coming on through and we go in towards Saturday, now things change dramatically. So on Saturday, we're looking at a temperature of 49 degrees around Boise. Some of the warmer pockets may get close to 50, but it is going to be chilly. Nampa, Caldwell around 49, 47 degrees, and Ontario around 50 degrees. So there you have it. We have this cold front that's going to move on through. Temperatures are going to drop considerably as we go on in towards the weekend. But boy, Friday looking wonderful, like 60s. Wouldn't be surprised to see some 60 to 65 degree readings across the Treasure Valley. How wonderful will that be? But big changes come on through for Friday as temperatures come back into the 40s. And then the system is really going to have very little precipitation because of that split in the jet stream. Very little precipitation, if any at all. It's going to move in and move out of here at a pretty good clip. I sure appreciate you for watching. Please watch a lot of the videos. Please tell your friends and family and give me some suggestions and some ideas of what you would like to see on the Weather Show with meteorologist Vin Crosby.